That's for here. Which one of these three NFL draft picks is the biggest waste of the God-given? Which one of these three? Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question. Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, anyone? Let me ask you a question. Here's a question. Here's a serious question. Okay, ladies, if you didn't have a vagina, like say it was a terrible train accident, right? And the doctor was like, "We have to remove your pussy right away, or you."
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. One spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round. So far, he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This one's set up for Lamar. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Return it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. It's Hubbard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Report! Sit on! Hey, report! You.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his 1st series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They stick with McCaffrey. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now. Purdy. He's got a man left. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set. 21.
Purdy throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
44-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. The Gents with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. A design run, Jackson keeping it. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Return it.
4th down, here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Go ahead. 180. What is it? Hey, report. Report. No, we changed it.
Jackson's going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
What?
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Middle. 180. All right. 13. We changed it. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Second and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down, Purdy to throw. Dump off caught by his back. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 37. And the 49ers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Watch out!
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Third and goal, McCaffrey. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here? He got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be fourth and goal from the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Get set! Get set! 22! Watch out!
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Flush down out to his left. Throw left side, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Just about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
And the 49er, 1st down.
From the gun is Purdy. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hubbard again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Ayuk makes the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
180. Sit hard. 180.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
You are X. You are what? 180. 180. You.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
180. To what? 180. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Go right here. 180. What a shot.
Jackson now, third and long. That's completed right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yo. Hey, come on. 180. Hey, shot. Hey. Yo. Hey, middle.
And again, it's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's 49ers football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sit out. 180. What a shot. Middle. You change it.
On 1st down, Jackson. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working quickly here. Lamar now from the gun. Fumble with the grab. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Yo. You.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 43. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 43. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. That looks like Xavier Lee gets, who's getting some help from the medical staff. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey. Go. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
You, sit up, middle. You at X.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
What is it? Sit hard! 13. Hey, Ozzy! Sit hard! Hey! 180! What is it?
From the red zone on 1st. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Yeah. Hey, report! You change it. What is it?
Setting up to pass. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a
great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, McCaffrey. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. You get a 2-score game now late.
Panthers 22. Teddy Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick off returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Sit up. Go ahead. Right shot. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Sit hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit hot. Ozzy.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
You at X. Middle.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the 49ers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Charlotte.